Alright, we're back playing Final Fantasy VII, and we're gonna go through, or we're gonna go to see what Bugenhagen has to show us. I took a moment to equip everybody with all the best stuff they had, which was basically, you know, what they were most of the stuff that I'd already accumulated. Now see, Umi has a long-range weapon, so we're gonna shove her in the back row. Now what do you have? Yeah, we're all set. Where shall we go? Is he gonna unlock that door? Okay, apparently he sealed it by just locking it and putting a button. Okay. Alright, so it is a dungeon with monsters. Yeah, ladder, rope, ladder number 2, rope number 2, yeah. Apparently we're going down into radioactive land. Alright, so yeah. The thing is, there are several caves that you can pop into that will take you to different areas, and at least in this screen. And we have some new enemies, Heg and Sneaky Step. Now the little snake guys have 400 HP, they're weak to ice, and they absorb poison, nothing too terrible. And the dog has 600 HP and no weakness. Pretty much nearly everything in this dungeon will be nothing, you know, write home about. I have equipped myself with elemental fire for a specific enemy in the future, and there is our enemy skill for the dungeon, Death Sentence. I'm hoping that before we get to the end, I will have the two people who have the enemy skill material learn it. Usually I do, but if I don't, then I'm not really concerned about it, because you can come back here. And oh my god, look at that experience. This is a grind spot if I've ever seen one. These caves all have, like, random rocks that you can break, and basically, what does it turn into? They turn into Gi Specters. Gi Specters are the reason I have the elemental fire equipped, because they are weak to Holy, Cure, and Fire, and they have exactly 400 EP. See what Flamethrower does. Oh god, he's being beaten. And if that wasn't very MP intensive, if you had Beta, that would actually be a great thing to use here. They can also use Death Sentence, please, on somebody who... There we go. That is probably why it is very easy to learn Death Sentence in this area, because, you know, they cast it pretty often. And multiple enemies can't cast it, so... But yeah, if you break a rock, you can... That's not the way to advance forward. You basically just get into a random fight, and you have to then defend yourself. Is it this one? Nope. Okay, so we need to cast enemy or Death Sentence on Dylan. I would like to have I would actually like to use this as sort of a spot to grind limit levels for other people, except that I am the only one in this party, this current party, with a weapon that has two... Okay, there we go. That's how we move on. I'm the only one in this party with a weapon that has two connected slots to take advantage of elemental, you know... Oh, that's right, that one doesn't have anything. See if I can manipulate. Okay, I can. Okay, they can, alright. So let's... And now that second enemy materia has death sense. I don't, you know, I love blue magic. In pretty much every Final Fantasy game that has blue magic, the blue mage job class tends to be either useless or overpowered. But I like the versatility of it, and, you know, that looks like a stick that I can grab, but yeah, once we're done, we can move on. So I like, you know, I like it, but... Oh, okay. So we're fighting the ghost of the Gi tribes. That's interesting. But, with the exception of this game, I mean, I like the enemy skills, don't get me wrong. What bugs me is... like, the fact that I have to use... that I have to learn basically the same spells for a bunch of different materia. Which, when something is difficult to learn with, and you don't, and like they're immune to manipulate or some other way that you have to like force them into casting it, like it gets a little annoying and aggravating at times. Okay, now these things here, if you run on them, you will just slide around, and there will be traps in the near future that that you can, you know, run into and will deal you damage and whatnot, so that's going to be the gimmick there. Then what we got is the added effect materia. And what that does is, basically, it does the same thing as Elemental, except it is for status ailments. As in, if I put Transform in this slot, or in this slot here, instead of Fire, instead of doing fire damage with my weapon, I would actually attempt to mini or toad the enemy, which can be useful. I don't really take too much advantage of it, mainly because at this, well, at least not now. At this point in the game, the weapons that you get are all, you know, most of them are double with no link slots, so, you know, there's no real way to take advantage of... Let's see if I can show the slide mechanic. There's no real way to take advantage of elemental or added effect at this point. But yeah, so I mean, aside from, you know, beta, which I didn't go back and get at this point, because while it would be absurdly awesome to have, it just would take far too long. I might go get it after this whole Cosmo Canyon segment, but I'm not exactly sure if I want to. Well, actually, since I now have 2 enemy skills and probably the ability to survive it, or the ability to easily survive it with 1 character and possibly a second, I will probably go get it. So I can double the effect by getting it for 2 enemy skill materials. Then we'll also probably do some, yeah, so you slide right there, and if I went, you know, straight to the left there, I wouldn't be able to get anywhere. But what we need to do is, yeah, I can slide that way. Okay. This way is the treasure chest, I believe. Oh, okay, so we have... Oh, wait, no. No, I wanted to... Yeah, so these guys can poison you with their basic physical attacks, which, I mean, poison in this game, nothing to really write home about. This is also a decent area to grind out levels of limit breaks, mainly because of this battle right here. And since, actually, because of the massive experience that you will get basically just trying to do this, you will actually, you know, level up fast enough to where you can start killing them with like 1 Macro Magic or 1 spell. And it won't take that long. I mean, like 1200 experience? And the AP is nothing to sneeze at here either. And we get a black megaphone, which is a weapon for Ian there. I think I want to go this way for another treasure chest. Yep. And we get an ether, because why not? I am going to spend some time in here off-screen. I don't think you get locked out of here after the dungeon is over, but I could be wrong. So there's nothing here to permanently miss. And I will probably... If I do decide to grind some, I will do it until pretty much a couple people have their level 2 limit breaks. Probably at least Dilly and Mika there. And of course to grind some more money, because after this there is yet another battle at Fort Condor that I'm not going to go back and do. The back of Cosmo Canyon, huh? Huh. So this is essentially, they got, I don't say pigeonholed, but they got pincered. Oh, not pincered, oh, what is this guy? This is another, no, just another specter. If you didn't break a false rock before, you wouldn't know what that guy was, and like, oh my god, specter. Alright, so I think that is going to do it for this episode of Let's Play Final Fantasy VII. Next time we will continue our way through the Gi Cave and see exactly where we can end up. So thank you guys so much for watching, thanks for all your support, and have a good night.